Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm your master cosmologist and the head cheerleader to the stars. I am hopping on to do a quick message because I'm tapping some energy all of a sudden, and I'd like to see if we can together pick up on exactly what it is. I'm trying to light a match here. As I'm trying to light this match in vain, there it goes. I heard it's better to light a candle than to curse the dark. So that's the first message for us all here. And I feel like that's coming up because the energy I'm picking up on is very agitated. It is very much like a beehive that's about to swarm. So I picked out Journey of the Sacred Bee, and I don't know why this one, it seems a little off kilter considering what I'm picking up on, this agitated energy, crazy, sexy love notes. We'll see what comes up. Yeah, I'm gonna just read the mathematics behind it right now. And I feel like the card on the bottom, I'm just gonna stick it out here, set it aside. The mathematics behind that is because I feel like I'm even making extra buzzy noises with my mouth and my teeth right now. Okay, focus. The energy is coming, I think, because of the sun at 20 degrees Aries and the earth at 20 degrees of Libra right now. This is Aries plus Cancer and Libra plus Cancer. It, to me, would mean that someone feels very safe and very sound, or they don't. They feel very agitated. They feel very irritated. They feel very incensed to violence, I'm hearing. Interesting. It is Aries sun, which has the warrior quality and warlike qualities to it. And then with the Earth at 20 Libra, that would be an entire collective, an entire mass of people or animals that would be in the same two polarities of energy, feeling safe and sound and cozy and all good, or feeling extremely agitated. And then tomorrow, a couple hours after sunrise, we go to 21 degrees. And that would be migratory energy. It would be the energy of a swarm taking off. 21 is a net 3. Net 3 is Sagittarius. Aries plus Sagittarius, launch a missile, launch a war, launch an expedition into another territory. And the Earth at 21 Libra is the movement of masses of people or animals. It's a big shift from one place to another potentially. All right, let's take a look at the oracle card first. There's nothing else that I'm drawing forth just from the mathematics, I don't think. I don't want to get too off topic here. I've got make waves, so interesting. I did say that the sun is Aries, 20 degrees Aries, which is Aries plus Cancer. That would be a big wave being generated. And this is also an animal that does migration. A whale migrates. Yeah, there's this feeling of migration. There's a sense of swarming. Let's go into tarot cards and see what wants to get picked up and pulled through. What is this energy I'm tapping? Seven of Discs, which is the Seven of Pentacles, patience. It's interesting. The energy I'm tapping, just to be a little bit more specific, is that the reason a hive swarms in the first place, there's a couple of reasons. Sometimes the queen ages out and a segment of the hive will go locate to reproduce and create a whole new colony, retaining the old one. Sometimes it's because of the queen, a new queen being produced, and one leaves. And then what was the other cause? I can't remember. Anyway, there's a couple causes. What I'm picking up on is essentially the energy of the location of beings that have signaling capacities. They have relocated, and the collective is picking up on it. And what I feel like this is essentially going to create is a division. It's going to divide the collective. You're going to have one colony that remains peaceful, and then another that swarms. And technically, a swarm isn't a dangerous thing unless you get in its way and tick it off or try to mess with it, right? But when we think of a swarm energetically, it has the energy of agitation, of a fervor. There's a fervor to it. That's what I'm picking up on. The patience here, it indicates to me more like a lack of patience, and that's inciting. So I'm hearing inciting a riot. What else is able to come through? Strength card. We've got patience. We've got strength. We'll pull some more. Princess of Cups. Interesting. Seven of Swords at the bottom. Okay. Patience, strength, Princess of Cups feels like the energy of the calm, cool, calm and collective. And this feels like the energy of the swarm that I'm picking up on. So this is receptive, kind of patient and steadfast energy that needs to be maintained. And then this is the inciting the swarm. It even has like a bee stinger looking horn on this. The futility is feeling like there's no hope. There's no future. There's nothing to look forward to. There's calamity ahead. There's no ability to connect with any type of future. That is the energy underlying this swarming energy that I'm picking up on. Because individuals haven't switched over their consciousness to that of what's coming, essentially, you would just term it New Earth, just to be very simplistic here. There's a shit ton of folks that have not done that, and what does that leave them connected to? Kind of a big nothing burger, something that's going to collapse, that's going to fall into a state of disarray. It's being hooked up to a future without a future, basically, futility. That is going to cause individuals to lose their shit, to feel stressed out, to not feel any sense of hope, a sense of hopelessness. I'm actually going to read that futility card. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is the shady motherfucker card. That's what I call it. And it does feel like with the stingers, and it looks like stingers to me, right? That this is also being poked and prodded and incited very specifically, very intentionally. Where are you, swords? This guy's set up very different than most. There it is. Clever deception. Stealth behavior, but being found out in the end, trying a new strategy or circumventing an obstacle. So like I said, this is intentional. A very specific figurehead just popped into my head, a talking head, a very loud, obnoxious one with presidential status. The key coding of that individual's natal sun is an energy of inciting, bickering, and infighting, and divisiveness and division. Hey, you know, when your information's out there public, I don't condone looking at other people's natal charts. Actually, I've really moved completely away from that. However, a long time ago, I did find it on the interwebs. So I'd be in the know. That's the cause. Okay. Just being real. This is so perfect. I've got the sun. Follow the sun. It's Xavier Rudd. Give it a listen. This is the difference between these two cards. This is riot. It's agitated. It's like very, I just keep hearing inciting. It's flammable. And this is just, it's like a windmill almost, or a wheel, where if you just focus on nature, if you just follow the sun, if you just go outside instead of staring at the TV, you're going to stay hooked up to all you need to know, all you need to see, all you need to be. And stay patient. The new is being constructed here. Okay, Seven of Discs is the energy of building, something that takes time and patience, that takes construction. And what you can see here is there's lines. It's a matrix. It's being woven. It's being constructed. One of the reasons it feels so volatile, so shaky, so uncertain is because one, matricy is, well, the old matrix is being dismantled. So it feels very insecure. But you have to trust and know that the new is being constructed and that there's a crew on duty, kind of full time. We never quit. Doing this building, stacking, connecting the dots. And there is strength in this Princess of Cups energy. She's not at all in this energy. She's calm, cool, collected. The Strength card is not about force. It's not about violence. It's not about manhandling and trying to control or manipulate anything. If you know the traditional Strength card, it's quiet strength. It would oh, where'd it go? Be patient, wait, don't jump in, don't be an agitator, don't join this energy, don't connect your consciousness to this, stay out of it, essentially. There's strength in quiet, self-control, I'm hearing. And this energy here of staying super chill. See if there's anything on the back of Make Waves. It's your turn to make a splash and rock a few creaky boats. Don't be afraid to get wet. You may fail, you may look foolish, or you may make people think in a new way. Every great trailblazer and change maker made waves. You're no different. I actually feel like that is the brave, intrepid explorer souls that are brave enough to leave what was for what is ahead, what's coming. And as you do that, you essentially become the new queen that the others follow and establish a new hive. But it rocks people's worlds. It reeks. It rocks a few creaky boats, okay? The old world, the old guard is going to moan and groan and get into this 𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗀 energy because we are. It says, you may look foolish. Don't give any you-know-whats. They're the folios because they're not picking up on what the stars are putting down. Don't be afraid to strike out on your own. Don't be afraid to speak hard truths. Don't be afraid to trigger people. If we look at this in a positive light, it's a triggering energy. I'm sorry. Did that sting a little? Did that poke you? Did it provoke you? Did it incite you to move and change? Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'm gonna get one more card here and we'll call that a good enough message. Two of discs, change. You have two choices. The two of discs is two choices. Ascend or descend. I like that this image is up or down. It's not the typical juggling image of hand to hand, left to right, side to side. It's up or down. Ascend or fall. Go down with the ship, the sinking ship, the creaky old sinking ship. The essential message is change or die. It's pretty harsh. Change or die, but it is. It is. Evolve, change. Choose what's new and upcoming, or stick with what is going extinct, what's going irrelevant, what's being dismantled. My messages have been pretty heavy lately. I'm just seeing if that was relevant, but it's really not. I almost feel like that's too heavy to leave you guys at. No, that was a big chunk. That was a big chunk. Let's go for one more oracle card. Nope. The cards are funny right now. Like, nope, not quite, not me. I actually, since this is taking so long to get a card out, there it is. It feels like people are juggling. I don't understand what is so difficult about change. I do it on the daily. I don't know. I'm a Pisces. I'm very mutable. I've got mutable, mutable, mutable up the wazoo. So, if you're cardinal energy, if you're fixed energy, especially if you're very predominant fixed energy, then that would make more sense. But oh, that's so funny. You did it. You did it. This, I just published another video a couple hours ago called You Fucking Did It. This is the encouragement to ascend. Choose the ascension. You will succeed. This is an encouraging card because when one has done it, when one has escaped, it lets the rest of the hive know that it can be accomplished. So if you know you did it, shout it out. Don't be shy. Announce it. Wave your flag. Say, hey, hey, I'm over here. Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm picking up on right now. Just wanted to put it out there, and I will see you guys on another video. Bye.